Hey there my friends, this is Kados on CadozGames, bringing you an all-new series of Let's Plays, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, one of my favorite games. The original was awesome, but when I had this for the Xbox, I played it all the time, and it's still one of my favorite games. Only this time we have the restored content version, which makes the game even more awesome. So, without further ado, I'm going to change the quality on the game to medium so that it doesn't glitch out on us. Because recording software tends to mess with the quality, but that'll be alright. So let's start a new game. I don't know if you're familiar with the concept, but it's basically Star Wars before pretty much thousands of years, maybe 8,000, I don't know, but a long time before Luke and Anakin and all those people were even alive. So here's the class page. I usually do the Guardian just because it's like focused on slashing people, which is like what I focus on in most Star Wars games anyway. The Sentinel, which is like pretty balanced, does a mixture of sword fighting and force powers, which is pretty much recommended. And then the Counselor, which is super into force powers. I don't really want to do a Counselor or a Sentinel. I want to do with what I'm comfortable with. Because honestly, it doesn't matter a huge amount. But it's just preference, I think. So, I'll do this skin thing. And I also got some mods that I forgot about for like custom avatars and stuff, which is nice. I'm gonna make my straight plus 16 since we're actually plus 18, so we're an all-out just warrior. So dexterity, I'm gonna have some for defense because we want to be able to take those hits. Constitution is really important. Intelligence, I'm gonna go up to wisdom and charisma. I don't know, I mixed on those. I think I'm gonna have this there to be like that, and then make charisma a flat skill bonus, just cause. Actually, I'll take away a little bit from this, and just go boop boop, and then like that, and wisdom. We're not going to be using too many force powers, but that's will make it neutral. So it's pretty balanced now. So here are our skills we'll be using to advance through dungeon-esque and combat scenarios. I'm going to put 2 into treat injury and 2 into persuade, I think. I like being able to persuade. I have not decided whether or not we'll be a Sith Lord or a Jedi. Those are one of my favorite options, or features, I should say, of the game, is that you get to choose all your decisions. It's very much player-oriented, which is awesome. And I think we're going to do 2 weapon fighting. Because, I mean, 1 lightsaber is cool, but 2, that's where it's at. Understand. So, now we pick our name. Well, obviously just Kados. No need for anything else. And, oh, did it select it? Oh, I didn't select it. The game's already conspiring against me. Kados, and now we play. Now, I turned down the game volume so that my commentary won't be, over crowded or overspoken. But they have subtitles, which is awesome. Oop.
Hyperdrive offline.
Once I move these windows out of the way so they don't jump out of us.
Proximity alert.
Speaking of those windows, those are for my uploads that are happening right now.
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying.
Okay.
You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't.
So we're dying.
The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power.
This part isn't really important. I never do the prologue ever. It's just personal preference. I don't know. I mean, I think that actually I did it once, but I've played through this game so many times that it's just not worth it. Alright, here we go. So there we are in our stasis, sorta? I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but pretty much asleep and healing. We get this little whisper in our head that says Awaken, and we're like, oh! Convulse! Convulse! Oh! Fall down! And somehow we're now in the middle of the room. Never really understood what happened there. Maybe it's just implied that you, like, crawled your way. I don't know. So we're waking up. We're incredibly tired. You know, our awkward sort of jumpsuit-ish thing. While everybody else in there is fully clothed. Alright. So, journal entry added. Let's say hello. Hello, journal entry is. Bonus mission. No one cares. No one cares about the prologue. Maybe someone does. I don't know. If you ever get this game, which I really recommend you do, if you don't know the format, I would definitely go through the prologue, but for the sake of me just playing, I am not going to do it. Let's see what we got here. Gonna loot this container. Yep, that's a med pass. Med pass, one of the most useful items in the game for someone who's combat oriented like myself. Just because it heals yourself. So I have a mod that you can skip this beginning sort of planet because I hate it. I really despise this opening prologue planet. I don't know why, it's just very boring, but a lot of people seem to have fun with it. So I'm not going to deprive you guys of the story or whatever. I'm going to pump the volume for this dialogue here.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead.
What should we say? How about this?
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
What is this?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Last thing I remember, I was on the Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
You think I'm a Jedi? I don't know. I'm no longer a member.
Your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
As called a penis? I'm kidding, of course. The Jedi Order and I have a troubled history, I guess.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
Very well. How do we get out of here?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Why do we need to leave?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
I'll go look for a ship and some weapons.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
Whatever. Okay, this is our pretty much first alignment decision. Whatever we say will affect our initial alignment points, which are Dark Side, Darth Vader, Sith, Evil, Scumbags, or the Light Side, which are Happy, Blue, yay, Blue lightsabers, yay, we're happy. And at the end of this playthrough, I'm gonna be going Dark Side. I almost always do Light Side, but Dark Side, I mean, since I don't usually do it, I think it might be fun.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here, I will remain and attempt to center myself.
So I told her to stay here, I'll gut her or something, I don't know. So, now we enter the store where we shall equip this item we found. Plasma torch. Alright, we're gonna bash this door.
Emergency lockdown.
Ooh, corpses. Good loot. Ooh, vibro blade. That's useful. Anything from this broken droid? A droid weapon, which we can't personally use, but I believe a party member of ours can. I mean, they're not our party member right now, but eventually. So we have a vibro blade. Fortunately, we cannot dual wield a plasma torch with it. But let's see. I think that's about the max time for episode 1. It's been fun, reliving the first couple minutes of Knights of the Old Republic 2. We made our first steps towards the dark side. We got a vibro blade and a plasma torch, and pretty much just sort of awoke from a slumber. Thank you so much for watching. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I will see you for episode 2.